The Commanders get back to work this morning at 9 o'clock, and we're proud to be the official broadcast partners of the Commanders because we can bring you content like this. Head coach Dan Quinn addressing the media ahead of practice. We'll let you listen in right now.
On one day, and we were wanting him to hit it, you may not go back as high the next day. So most of it is related around soft tissue injuries, and I think the staff here has done a good job with that, knowing that that's usually something that can set you back in a training camp. Everybody's pushing, everybody's going. So managing that fine line, that's important. But I would say it's not one size fits all based on injury, age, recovery, position. And so that's what makes the puzzle so hard with 90 players. So we have a meeting at night and then again in the morning just to reset what we're looking for from the guys at practice.
Over the last couple of years, it seems like around the league, there's been some thought of, hey, more work doesn't always mean better. Sometimes less is better for players. When you came into when you were in the league, having 2 days and things like that, what's your perspective on maybe sometimes less is better?
I think you probably need a combination of both. And why do I say that? The hard does help because you do have to get ready to play more reps, more plays. I think in the past, we always went, if one's good, 2 practices are better. So it was like, let's just do more. And so finding ways to have a high volume followed by a lower, to an average, to a high. So you're trying not to go back-to-back highs. That's where somebody could be vulnerable for a pull. So it makes sense, but you do need the hard days too. And the main thing that I try to communicate with the players, you manage the focus, I'll manage your reps. And that way, every day they come out, they don't have to think, hey, I'm going less today or that. It's, hey, man, you take care of you going for it, and I'll take care of the reps and the workload of where we're at. And so today will be higher, and so there'll be more reps. You've probably seen some that felt lower or quicker, but that was by design to make sure that we're keeping these guys healthy. That's the number one goal is, entering into the season, healthy and rock solid.
With managing the reps and all that, as you get to an actual preseason game where it's not as controlled as this stuff, how did you guys arrive at the decision to get Jaden out there? Simply he's a rookie, he's got to go, or was there a broader discussion?
I think we probably said it all along. There's been a whole process. Like, it's not been a secret at all, but a process of how we're going to go and get guys ready. And so the games are important to go and play and get ready. And so not just with Jaden, but with everybody. It doesn't mean we would play the same exact style, that we may play during the regular season, but being in the game, the officials, the communication, working it through, there's a lot of important elements for a lot of guys. And even as you get into the preseason game, just because you play, some doesn't mean you're playing all.